What's up, college football fans? Welcome to another QB Spotlight video. And today's video is going to be a little bit different than most of our videos. We're going to be talking about a defensive player. We're going to be talking about LSU linebacker Perkins, right? But it's still related to the quarterback position because I want to show and demonstrate how a player like Perkins can have a disruptive effect on a quarterback, right? So even though we haven't necessarily talked about defensive players in the past, I think we're going to do a little bit more of that because a player like Perkins, who's a talented Perkins, can really disrupt the quarterback and just really have a huge effect on the game. So we're going to watch a few clips from the LSU-Alabama game of last year. And we're going to watch how Perkins really affected Bryce Young. And the clips we're watching aren't going to be necessarily the flashy clips for the most part. These clips are more how he disrupted the play without even being in on it. How just his presence caused Young to throw an incomplete pass or have to throw too quickly with the receiver open. But because Perkins was in on the play, the pass was incomplete or it was not able to be a successful play, right? So it's not a flashy breakdown. There's plenty of highlights of Perkins. The clips we're watching aren't even going to be sacks or necessarily even rushes essentially or hurries, right? I think a few maybe, but there's some plays that Perkins affects that the average fan viewer maybe won't realize that the reason why Young threw an incomplete pass was because Perkins did X, Y, and Z. So it's a lot of even unseen plays and unseen ability, if you will, that Perkins is able to disrupt the quarterback, right? So if you're the quarterback, put yourself, or if you're just thinking about the quarterback mindset, put yourself in Young's shoes and be like, damn, what would I do if I had a player like Perkins spying me or a player like Perkins rushing me? And then, it just makes it the job of a quarterback that much more challenging, right? So we're going to do a few more defensive videos as long as it relates to the quarterback position somehow, and this video relates to how to disrupt the quarterback, right? But before we look at this film of Perkins, we only got like 4 or 5 clips we're going to watch just to get our point across. But before we look at the film, I just want to encourage all to consider subscribing to the channel. If you like quarterback content, we put up quarterback interviews, breakdowns, anything related to the quarterback position, defensive players now is fair game here. So again, subscribe, like, all that YouTube stuff. It helps us. But let's go ahead and watch these clips of Perkins against Alabama and how he disrupts Bryce Young, and then we'll wrap this video up. So here we got Perkins here, outside edge. Doesn't get the sack, but you'll see he's the main reason why this pass is incomplete. I believe it's a 3rd and 10 too, right? Able to get pressure on Young, right? 3rd and 10, yep. Able to get pressure on Young and not complete the pass. So for whatever reason, he was not blocked, right? But you can see even he's so quick and fast, even when the running back, after he gets his little play action here, he doesn't have any time to get over there and get Perkins, right? So LSU only brings 3 or 4 essentially, so there's only 3 other guys to block. Look, the snap of the ball, he's already crossing the line of scrimmage essentially, and he's able to affect this play here that leads to an incomplete pass. No way the running back can get him. Hits Bryce Young, boom, incomplete pass. Has to get rid of it way before he wants to, and there definitely could have been a potential receiver come open if Perkins doesn't get there in time, right? So just an example of how Perkins can affect the play, even if he doesn't get necessarily a sack or a strip or a tackle even, right? Hurries, boom, knocks him down, incomplete pass, not even open. That's basically a throwaway that Perkins caused. So this is the next play. So I think last play was 1st and 10. I apologize, the 2nd and 10. I forgot there was a penalty a few plays ago, but we got Perkins again. He's causing an incomplete pass. Not as obvious here, but he gets his hand in the face and is able to cause an incomplete pass against Young. So we'll see here, boom. Only bring 4. He stunts, hands in the face, right? Has to get rid of the ball quick. Actually, it's a pretty close ball to being caught, but ends up being an incomplete pass. Let's go ahead and watch it from this angle. You can see he just stunts around, right? Again, affecting the play. Boom. So Young can't step up because of Perkins right here. Perkins gets his hand in the face, leading to an incomplete pass. Boom, out of bounds. My favorite plays from Perkins, right? This is probably an underrated play, and you won't get much credit for it on, from an average fan viewer, but he's the reason why this pass is incomplete. Let's go ahead and watch it, and we'll break down a bit more detail. It's plays like this where there's no rush, there's no hurry. He won't even give credit for a hurry, but he still affected the play. So if we break it down a bit more detail, we see there's going to be a wide open receiver here. So it would have been a 1st down. Boom, he's open, right? But Young has to escape the pocket because Perkins came in here. If I go back just a few more seconds, right? So we got Perkins here, which forces Young to bounce out into
the defender out here. So yes, this defender will get credit for the hurry. Boom. But Perkins led that, right? Perkins was there, and he was big into having that be a hurry and be an incomplete pass because he was open, right? What a great example of causing havoc. Boom, gets in. All right, so he's got to come out here. Usually, Young's like, okay, I'll come out here and make a play. But Perkins was able to force Young out and have the other defender in his way. He can't hit his wide open receiver here because of the pressure, largely due to Perkins. We got Perkins here, and this is, again, another great example. This is Perkins as being a spy on Young, affecting the play. Now, most quarterbacks don't mind having a spy on them, but if it's a spy like Perkins, then you're going to be in trouble, right? So against most teams, Young's able to come out, make that throw, and maybe he gets upfield for first down, or Young's able to run, right? But with LSU and with Perkins here, there's no shot because of his speed and his athleticism, right? So affecting Young outside the pocket as well. Whenever Young wants to watch, you can see he's just waiting. Right when Young comes out, boom, Perkins close downs. You count to 1-1,000, 1-1,000, boom. He's already there, right? Young's got no shot, not gonna be able to shake him. Can't even get the ball out to his check down guy here because of Perkins' ability to get in his face. That's huge. That's an awesome play. That's essentially a sack right there because now they got a punt from inside their 10, their 7-8 yard line here. Boom. So you're a quarterback here. You see Perkins. You think he's blitzing. If I'm Young, I'm like, oh shit, boom, or oh shoot, I'm sorry. And he's just following him. He's just watching. Young has nowhere to go because of Perkins. Watch how close he breaks in on him. Not getting away from Perkins here. Just another great example of affecting Young on the run and just playing that spy coverage there.
So just 4 clips of Perkins, right? And if you watch that whole game, you would find way more than just 4 clips, and especially if you watch the whole season or watch the highlights, you would see tons of highlights of Perkins. But I just wanted to show just a few to get the point across of, one, he's very disruptive regardless if he's getting credit for a statistic or not, right? We saw him disrupt several of those plays that led to incomplete passes, and several of those plays Young had to throw it too early or wasn't able to hit an open receiver because Perkins did something in that play. Then we saw the last clip was Perkins being the spy on Bryce Young and just showing that, hey, even if you're a good athletic quarterback, you're probably not running on Perkins if he's spying you. So just a few clips that really show how Perkins can disrupt one of the best quarterbacks in all of college football. So again, if you like this type of video, if you like the defensive side of things, even though we're mostly quarterbacks, let us know. If you want to see a different player, let us know. But yeah, give us your thoughts on Perkins, LSU, anything you want to comment on, let us know in the comments below. And again, like, subscribe, all that stuff, the YouTube channel. It really does help, and we will see you next time. Peace.